Alright, hey guys, so I really apologize for that last video. Well, basically, you know that I got my mic back, and yeah, I can make videos again. But I really apologize about that last video. It was just a troll. It was a funny video. I thought it was pretty funny, and yeah, my mic quality wasn't the best on that since, well, the Wizard101 volume was really loud. So I really apologize for that. I think I fixed it now, but yeah, so here I'm going to be showing you my level 125 Storm character here, my best gear. Well, maybe not the best gear in the game, but it's good gear. It's definitely good gear. So let's start off by showing you guys, my fucking dog's barking in the background, but I'm going to be showing you guys my stats first. So here we go. So here's my stats, almost 5k health. You know, that's decent. I don't really care about health weight like that too much. I mean, it's good. Mana 400 plus. I just got a Discord message, but 400 plus. Good mana, good health. Massive amount of crowns, massive amount of arena tickets. Yeah, all right, let's look at the damage. So we have 17 across the board other than the shadow. We have 140 storm damage, which is relatively good damage. Since I have max crit, which kind of spoiled it, but yeah, I have max crit. So with max crit, 140 is one of the best damages like you can possibly get with max crit. So yeah, that's that. And then the resistance, I have 34 across the board. Decent resistance, not the best. I have like this 16, whatever, 109. I keep on getting Discord messages, but I got that percentage. I got that accuracy. I got that 112% accuracy, so I never fizzle. I only fizzle with accuracy debuffs, and that's not that likely. So yeah, we're gonna look at our advanced stats now. So yeah, my critical rating, I have 191 across the board other than storm. I have the 836 storm crit, so 100% crit. That's insane. I crit all the time. So then block, I don't really care since yeah, I don't need block. I had 100 and like something before, but I never blocked, so I was like, okay, block is not worth it. So yeah, I don't really care about block. And then piercing, it's decent piercing, 17 across the board, not bad. And holy shit, I got a lot of stun resist. I have a lot of stun resist. 1%, that's insane. And then I have my healing incoming, which I don't really care about, and yeah. And yeah, my pip conversion, I don't really care about pip conversion too much. And my power pips, my PPs, I have 69%. That's okay. 40% base. I mean, it's not bad, but it's kind of bad. And then 17 or 7% shadow pip. So yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna look at my gear. So here we go. We're gonna start off with my hat. So right off the bat, I got my hat, Malastaire's Califlux, probably the best hat in the game for Storm. Well, for most schools, Malastair. You get this from Darkmoor Tier 3 or Darkmoor Part 3, Malastair, Shadow Malastair, you know. It's really good. There really isn't too much competition. I think the Crocopatra one might be better, but I never got that, so it doesn't really matter too much. But then this one's actually pretty good too. We also have some other competition, but on Hood of Desert Rains, which you craft this. Cabalist you can get from a lot of places. You can get from the Beastman Fight Club. I don't know. You can look it up. I don't know. And this you can get from the Professor's Horde Pack. And this you can craft. So, yeah, Hood of Desert Rains is probably the biggest competition with the Malastaire's Califlux, since it does give more crit, though it doesn't give that resistance or the pierce or the power pip chance or the health. And, yeah, it doesn't give the shadow pip either. So, I don't think it's as good. So now we're going to look at my robe. So we have the Malastaire's Cloak of the Flux, or Cloak of Flux, probably the best robe in the game. And it does compete with the Bone Smashers, though. So that's probably its biggest competition, since the Bone Smasher does give 1 more crit, more health. Yet it does give 1% more resist. That 3% less damage and the 10% less accuracy really is a big difference. So yeah, I wouldn't really use the Bone Smasher. I mean, if you don't have the Malastaire's Cloak of Flux, obviously use the Bone Smasher, because there really isn't anything that will really compete. Like, oh, maybe the Battle Mages, but the Bone Smasher is probably still better, honestly. So I don't really think there's any more that can compete with that. So yeah, let's look at the boots now. So for the boots, I'm the critical boots. I don't care about the freaking Malastaire's resistance. boots, but these are probably the best boots in the game. So there's a lot of boots that are good for crit. So I'm probably going to show you all the ones I have. So here we have the Cabal's Chaotic Stompers. I got this from, I believe, Ganon and the Secret Tunnel, I think is what it's called. I made a video about it. I don't think I ever uploaded it, but it's in Aerial Jungle in Imperia, Part 1. So, or Imperia itself, because it's always going to be there. That zone's always going to be there, so yeah. The Cabal's Chaotic Stompers, best boots in the game. The crafted ones, I haven't crafted them yet because I haven't really wanted to craft them since I looked at it and I was like, you know what? There isn't a point for me to craft this because look, pretty much the Cabal's Chaotic Stompers is completely better. I mean, it gives less health, but it gives more crit, and who really cares that much about health? So, yeah. Alright, let's look back at our boots. So, yeah, we got that. And then I believe, of course, we have that Battle Mage and the Houston's Stormy Slippers. So a lot of people actually use this. It's really good. I mean, let's see what's good about it. It gives 2% more resist at 9% power up chance, more accuracy, 1% more crit. Though it does have 9 less damage, I don't think it's as good, but it definitely is good. And a lot of people still use it, so I see why. And then we have the Malister's Boots of Flux, which pretty much isn't nearly as good as the Cabal's Chaotic Boots. So, yeah. And I believe we also have a couple more. We have the Time Warden Downpour Galish, which you get from Shadow Walk. And, yeah, if you don't have the Cabal's Chaotic Stompers, which are way easier to farm for than Shadow Walk, or the Time Warden. So, yeah, I wouldn't really farm Shadow Walk. I'd rather just wait till the Cabal's Chaotic Stompers and probably just get a few crowns and buy and try to get the Houston Stormy Slippers, or farm for the Titan Warrior shoes, because these are pretty good too. Alright, so which these you get from Polaris somewhere, some bosses, I don't know. And now we're going to look at my wand. So the wand is a bit different. A lot of people actually don't have this wand. I haven't seen many people with this wand. So we have the Witch Hunter's Arbalest. So you get this from the Witch Hunter's bundle. And yeah, it's level 120. I had the level 110, but I realized that this is like really good. I need this since I don't care about block. This is amazing. It gives 6% piercing, 132 critical rating, 12% damage, universal, and +1 power. Oh, and I forgot about the conversion, the 203 conversion, and also has a socket, dual socket for square. So this is really good. Probably the best wand in the game. If you don't really care about block. So if you don't care about block, this is the best wand in the game. So we're going to look at the other wands. Here's the second best, most likely the second best wand in the game. See, the Witch Hunters is better in crit, piercing, and damage. So the block is the only thing that's really the difference here. And yeah, here's my other wands. You can look. You probably know what the Headmaster. Alright, now we have the Headmaster's Sky Staff. So I don't craft like many of the wands. Like this competes with the level 125 wand, but I don't think the level 125 is really worth crafting, so I didn't really craft it. I did craft the Iones, whatever you want to call her name. I don't know. I did craft her first, I think, legendary wand or revert. I don't know what it was. What was it? Legendary? I think it was legendary, but this wand, Headmaster Sky Staff, everyone uses, well, at least most storms use this. It's really good, but I prefer critical rating more than damage, so, yeah, and piercing, so, no thank you. I believe we have a, so, yeah, right here is the legendary, the Iones Sword. This one is good, but I don't think it's really worth it too much. Then we have the Jack Hollow's Whaler. I mean, that's for critical rating. And, yeah, we got other wands. I'll just skim through it, because I'm not explaining. Oh, here's my first one, which is pretty good, too. So now we have the Thame. So I actually don't have the Dragon Talons Tumult, or Tumult, whatever. I don't even know what it's called. But I've done Darkmoor like over 50 times now, so I'm not farming for that ever again. There's no point in me to do that since I use the Aphrodite's Storm of Thorns, which of course you get from Aphrodite itself, the Gold Skeleton Key boss in Darkmoor 3, Part 3, Tier 3, whatever you want to call it. So probably the best Thame in the game for damage, 18% damage, It's really good. It's really good. I mean, just look at it. It's good. So the things that will compete with it are the Blade of the Fell Titan. That's pretty decent. But the Blade of the Shadow Palace. Oh, shit. The Blade of the Shadow Palace. This is really good. Probably, I don't really think it's better since I care about that 1% damage more than all those stats. So, yeah, I'd rather use the Aphrodite Storm of Thorns. But, yeah, then you have the Dragon Talons Tumult, which you should probably go for. I mean, at least farm the first battle a couple times. And if you don't get it, then you don't get it. And, yeah, probably should farm for the Blade of the Shadow Palace, though, because Morganth is easy as fuck. So, alright, so now we're going to look at the amulet. So, we have Fly Gob's Medallion. So, you get this from Shane Von Shane in part 2 of Darkmoor. And probably the best amulet in the game. I mean, it doesn't give block, but it's the best amulet in the game. You don't really need the block too much for Storm, so it is the best amulet in the game. It gives good health, pierce, crit, and resistance. And the only one that would actually really compete with this, well, of course, you have, what was that other one called? Of course, you have the one from Tartarus. I forgot the name of it. It was like everyone used to farm for. I forgot the name of it, though, because I don't have it, and I forgot the name, so. But, you have the Lady of Spider's Lure, or Lure. The Lady of Spider's Lure, and this is just, oh, come on. Why did I have to do that? I gotta wait. Okay, so here we have the Lady of Spider's Lure. So this is pretty much just as good, though. So if you don't have the Fly Gob's Medallion, you're set with the Lady of Spider's Lures, because this is just, it's really good. And yeah. And you get the Lady of Spider's Lure. I'm pretty sure you know what you get. Fuck. I'm pretty sure you know where you get this. Okay, I can't speak today. I'm pretty sure you know where you get this. You get this from Morganth. It's really popular amulet. So, yeah. Morganth. Shadow Palace, Morganth, and Chrysalis final battle. So, yeah. You're probably going to want to farm that. And, oh, shit. Okay. And now for my ring, we have the Hagakure's Monsoon Ring. So you get this from the Verboten Mimic in Mirage. It's a gold skeleton key boss in Agrabah. It's like in the beach part of Agrabah, and yeah, probably the best ring in the game. I mean, the health and mana are really bad, but look at that crit and damage. That's insane crit and that's insane damage. So that's why this ring is the best ring in the game. So of course we have a lot of rings. We have a lot. So you have the Aphrodite, or not. I mean, why did I say Aphrodite? So you have the Alpha and Omega ring, which you get from, I believe, the Gladiator. I don't know his name, but it's some boss, secret boss in Mount Olympus. It's like a level 90 boss or something. So yeah, you get this, which was like the most popular ring in the game at the time, and it was probably the best ring in the game. Yeah, it gives good damage. No crit though, but it is really good. So I probably would still farm for it if you're like level 90, so you can get actually a decent ring. So then you have the ring from Morganth, which is actually pretty decent. It's almost as good as the Alpha and Omega ring, but the Alpha and Omega ring is actually better. So if you have the Alpha and Omega ring, don't really farm for the ring. I mean, for Morganth, because it's not worth it. So then we have the Lord Grof's Band of Havok. So this you get from Baba Yaga. This is the second best ring in the game, probably. And is it worth farming? Probably. But the struggle from Baba Yaga is just insane. The Verboten Mimic is so much easier. Freaking Baba Yaga is just a struggle. I hate Baba Yaga, so it took me like 20 freaking tries to get Lord Grof's Band of Havok. It's insane. I hate Baba Yaga. Alright, now we're going to look at my pet, my one and only pet. I do have another one that I don't really use too much. It's pretty much the same pet, but we have Toby here. Triple crit, triple damage. That's exactly what I wanted. Though it could have better crit and better damage, it's good enough. Okay, I need to train my other pets for my other characters instead. I don't need to work on Storm. pets anymore, so I'm good on storm pets. But we also have this pet, Trixie here, which pretty much is just as good, though I made it have quint damage, so it only has 3% more damage. It's not really too much of a big difference, so yeah. And now we look at our mount. So the only mount I use is Storm Gulcher. It doesn't really matter what mount you really use, but this gives 3% more damage, so I'd rather use, or at least if I were you, I would go for the Storm Gulcher if I had a few money. So, you know, I would buy some of the Gulcher packs and try to get the Storm Gulcher, since it definitely helps out. 3% damage. That's basically Storm Boon right there. That's pretty good. And I love the mount. I love the Gulchers. I love the way they look. And 3% damage, why not? I'll take it. And, yeah, now we look at our deck, which isn't the best deck in the game. It isn't the best deck in the game. I know Omen and the deck from, I think the Kabbalah's deck from Yawk, or whatever his name is, from the Beastman Fight Club is better, but I didn't get that. I don't have that. So, Rasputin is the way to go. And, yeah, there is the Arcanum one. This is it right here, I think. Or is it? Is it? I think it is. I think this is it right here. It doesn't have the triangle, though. The reason why I wanted the Rasputin is because it came with a triangle, and I wanted to put a Stormblade on it since I didn't want to use the Lady of Spire's Lure anymore. So, yeah, probably the best deck in the game, since it does give decent crit and decent block and health and that one pip. Though Omen and the Kabbalah's one are better, this is probably third best, and you know, it's definitely worth farming for. So I guess I'll show you guys my deck. I keep it short. This is for enemies. I keep 3 blades, one of these item card blades, and 2 sharpened blades, so I can sharpen that and sharpen that. And I keep 3 hits in, and usually I keep sirens in actually, and 4 hits like that. That's usually my deck, and then of course I keep that. And I keep it short. That's my monster deck, and then I usually do this for bosses. I just put a feint in and potent, and that's it. So, yeah. Alright, I think that's about it. I think I showed enough. I think I explained enough. And, yeah, it's late. Well, yeah, it's late. And I'm tired. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I explained everything. I'm pretty sure I showed everything I wanted to. And, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Good luck on getting your storm gear. If you want any of my gear, good luck. Yeah, I guess peace.